We have new information now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Mike. I am here. That is T-Roy.
I'm here now, too.
He's here as well. I love that shirt, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Repping the D.
Repping the D with the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
How did the Dead get on all these, like baseball stuff and like Red Wings do a Dead night?
I don't know how they started, yeah.
It makes sense in their hometown in San Francisco where they have tons of Dead night stuff at all the...
It's because the fucking love is strong, man.
It's amazing that they can pull that off in markets all across the country.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have a Dead night at Tigers or anything. I ordered this one for opening day years ago.
Oh, yeah. I thought they did have a Dead. Was it just the Red Wings?
Red Wings the only thing I know of that did a Dead night.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a cool shirt.
I thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Speaking of shows, we're going to a show tonight.
Yeah, the Eagles.
Eagles.
Not to be confused with the Wiggles.
Yeah. No, we're not going to the Wiggles show.
No.
We're going to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Should be good.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Out at LCA. You've never seen them?
I have never seen them live.
Yeah, I have. They're good.
No.
So I'm excited for that. But we got to get through a show first.
Yeah, so let's knock this bitch out.
Oh, did you grab your Patreon people number stuff?
Shit.
Should we do that really quick?
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you, everybody that signed up so far for Patreon, patreon.com/TDC podcast. That's how you can find us. And Ryan was reaching out to them as to why our shit isn't popping up when you just search TDC.
Yeah. I figured maybe until there was something active on there, but we'd had stuff up on there, and even, like when you search it, it doesn't even come up, even if you specifically put the TDC podcast.
Right.
Are we shadow banned already on there? Holy shit.
Not yet.
That was fast. Wow, I didn't even do anything yet.
We'll see. We'll hang in as long as we can, and,
Yeah.
and then we'll reroute again.
No, but
Figure
we're
something
doing
else
well.
out.
Yeah, let's thank some of the new contributors.
What do we got?
We have Abby Fehrenbach.
Abby?
Abby.
Sounds hot. I like her.
Sure.
Good choice. Good taste in podcasts, too.
It's ABI, so I'm not going to assume gender per se on this one. That could be
Abigail?
Yeah, or like Avi or something could be a guy's name. Perhaps.
I'm going to say it's a chick.
Okay. I mean, if it was ABBY for sure.
Yeah.
But it's ABI, so I'm not going to go automatic.
Say exotic?
We got burned on this before.
Oh yeah, Mackenzie's
with
titties.
Mackenzie, yeah. So
Mackenzie's titties.
I'm not jumping on that one just yet. By the way, yeah, Mackenzie.
Where's your girlfriend's
We're
titties?
waiting on those.
She said it was okay. So
Jamie Wright also.
hello, Jamie.
Yeah,
Another one. We don't know if that's a hot chick or a dude.
Nope, I know.
I'd ask for titty pics, but I don't want some dude sending me a titty pic.
Listen, Terry. Oh, this is Terry Marie, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this one's a this one's a female. But
thank you, Terry
Marie. That's another one that's you just don't know.
You don't know,
right?
Yeah.
Josh Hatmaker.
Yeah, Josh is great.
Yeah,
Known
absolutely.
Josh a long time. He's been supporting a long, long time.
Somebody I like to call the Chris Newberg of the Midwest, Charles Hill.
Oh yeah, Chuck Hill.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
Good.
Very funny. He's doing a lot of good comedy around here these days.
Hell yeah.
If you ever get a chance, check him out. Jennifer Bowley.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony
like that name.
and Sarah.
Oh, the Ansara brothers. Okay, they own Twin Peaks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anthony's on board there.
Thank you, Anthony.
And Kara Menino.
Kara Menino, longtime supporter. I think Kara is where Jerry from the Jacks stayed.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong on that.
Okay.
My memory has not served me well.
No.
At all. You've bore witness?
Sure. I've seen it firsthand.
You've seen it firsthand, how it's dog shit.
Yeah.
You know, I can remember...
It's funny, the things you can remember and the things that you don't.
And some of the things that get jiggled free out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm counting on that for when we deep dive in some extra content about our lives growing up and stuff. And it's like, oh, yeah. But there's stories you tell, T, about us where I just go, I should remember that.
Yeah, you would think so.
I should.
Yep.
But you've got a very vivid memory on a lot of that stuff. I have it on some stuff.
Yeah, I have zero memory on a lot of things as well. So.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better.
We
No
could
offense.
piece this together like one of those morning after a blackouts. You start putting the clues together and piecing your night.
As the day goes on, and it's like, oh, I think I did that. Oh, no.
Straight to the phone.
Oh, shit. Who did I text?
Oh.
I didn't mean to write that to her. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just sparked something I didn't want to spark.
Yeah. It's better
Yeah.
rolling over and looking at a moose next to you.
Those were the worst days. Weren't those the worst days?
Yeah,
When it was
well,
like,
they were great nights. They were terrible mornings.
oh, God. What
Who the fuck are
is
you?
that? Where did you come from? Jesus, Goldilocks. Did you just break in here and pick a bed?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, honey. Last night was great. Take your word for it.
I got to go grab a pack of smokes. Need anything while I'm out? I'll be back.
Please be gone when I get back. Please be gone when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the day's driving, winding through the sub. And
Go leave.
I don't want this one to remember where I live.
Oh, there was somebody lurking around my house. Could you go take a look? I'm at home. Caught him on my Ring camera. I don't feel safe.
Oh, my God. That's so funny. But I think Kara, I think she had hosted Jerry from the Jacks. If I'm not mistaken.
Very, very kind.
So,
very generous.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Thank you again so much.
Thank you. Spread the word. Pass it around. We need all the help we can get.
Absolutely.
I just got a fucking email from that cocksucker AA Ron.
Woo, woo.
I'm not even jumping on the A train. He's like, dude, if you don't upgrade some of this internet shit by like April 12th, your internet's shutting off. I'm like, oh, okay, just throw that on the pile.
Listen, if you're not paying the bill, just say it that way.
Yeah. No, the bill's been paid. I guess we signed up for something.
Some 3-year
Here's the
deal.
problem. When you're doing a show like this out of your house, you can't have just normal internet.
Mm-hmm.
You need fucking the best of the best. You need supercomputers that are lightning fast to get shit up and down fast. It costs a fucking fortune.
Mm-hmm.
None of it is cheap. So when it's like, just get fucking AT&T internet. It's like, you'll never get this show. It doesn't work that way. And so we have to have, in multiple wings of this place, like 3 levels, we have to have this super fucking Wi-Fi shit. It costs a ton of money. So it's like, okay, well, hopefully the Patreon money kicks in soon and we can, I guess we can pay for that one.
All right, we'll get a check before April 12th and sneak that one in just under the wire.
In the meantime, AA Ron is a cocksucker today. He's just bringing bad news. He's harshing my mellow, bro.
What the hell, dude?
He's harshing my mellow, and I don't like it. You know?
Don't bring that juju up in here.
Yeah, he's bringing nasty juju in here.
No.
It.
It's Eagles Day.
It's Eagles Day. Fucking AA Ron. God damn it.
What's going on in the world? Anything good?
No.
Shit.
Fucking Canada. What's up with Canada, dude? You rep Canada.
Hey, I do, but listen, I mean, they're not all my people. What are they doing now?
Home Depot in Canada has sparked calls for boycott. I love the boycott calls. Over
Can you even
its
say that anymore?
notice.
Can we girl caught it? Did they just assume the gender of my protest?
Yeah. Wow. I've never heard someone attack boycott, but what about girl cots?
Yeah. Oh,
All right. We can do this.
yeah. Let's push right back.
They've sparked calls for a girl cot over its notice to staffers explaining the concept of white privilege, including a privilege checklist for employees who are white, male, Christian, cis, able-bodied, and heterosexual.
Mm-hmm.
I think we check all those except the religion one.
That sounds like Home Depot. I thought that was a prerequisite for getting hired at Home Depot.
Yeah. The leaflet is titled Leading Practices, Unpacking Privilege, and includes Home Depot's logo. It was posted in an employee lunchroom at a Home Depot in Calgary, Alberta, where it was photographed and then shared on Twitter. People were like, what the fuck? The information packet opens with a general definition of the word privilege and then goes on to explain the terms social privilege and white privilege. The latter is defined as societal privilege that benefits white people beyond what is commonly experienced by people of color under the same social, political, and economic circumstances. The next section is titled What Privilege Looks Like, includes examples of privileged behavior. So here's one. Mm-hmm. If you're confident that the police exist to protect you, you have white privilege.
Really?
Yeah.
Thought that made me an American citizen.
Yeah. It does. What about the probably millions of black Americans who believe just that as well?
Do they exist? Apparently not.
Yeah.
I didn't think it worked that way.
I have been neighbors with black people, and I don't think they were afraid of the police at all.
No.
No. Any black guy that lives anywhere around here, anywhere around here, is not afraid of the police.
I mean, they might have a little twinge. Okay.
Maybe in Southfield.
But they're not going
can't speak
to,
for Southfield,
you know,
but
they're not going to be like, fucking pull me over again, you son of a bitch. I live here, goddammit. But
if growing up, college was an expectation of you, not a dream, you have class privilege.
Okay.
Okay, great. It was expected of some of us. Some of us said, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And didn't go.
Fair.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know how much I utilized that privilege.
Apparently not. Well,
Lots
it doesn't
of people
matter.
I know.
Just because you pissed it away, you still had it, Michael.
Okay.
Just because you had the privilege and didn't capitalize on it, that's on you.
If you can expect time off from work to celebrate your holidays, you have Christian privilege.
I don't make the fucking rules.
I know. So what is this a shot at Kwanzaa?
I'm sorry. Does anybody that's not Christian work on Christmas? Like they don't get the days off too? The places are fucking closed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but if you celebrate Kwanzaa, isn't Kwanzaa fall into the fucking gap anyways? Does anyone actually celebrate Kwanzaa? This feels like a shot at Kwanzaa.
Boogie Eyes.
What about the Jews? Do the Jews get all 8 crazy nights off from school?
No, I thought it was like a month. What do they get?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's 8 crazy nights. Thanks for.
One night at the menorah, the majora, or is it the menorah?
That's yeah. Well, it depends on how good you are.
Yeah.
If you're bad, it's the menorah.
Okay.
If you're good, it's the majora.
A comic book style depiction of a conversation between two people about white privilege is meant to depict how uncomfortable it is to talk about. Do you share your benefits of your privilege? One character asks. No, I never thought about it. Another section of the packet encourages people to start a conversation about privileges, about privilege, and offers tips for addressing this uncomfortable subject. Don't. If you're thinking about doing this to me,
just don't.
Don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
No. Do not come up and strike up a conversation about my privilege. Fuck it, man. Everybody's playing a different fucking hand.
Yeah.
This is a giant poker game we're playing in the world. Some of us were dealt great hands. Some of us were dealt shit hands. Yeah. Some of us were dealt unbelievable hands. Yeah. Some of us we fucking turned our cards over and had 3 aces.
And sometimes you piss that away.
Yeah.
I don't know what poker you're playing, but okay. Yeah.
But everybody has a sort of
It's not about that. Poker's a great analogy for that because it's not about the cards you're dealt. It's how you play them.
Yeah.
You can win with dog shit and you can lose with fucking the best hand.
Can you lose with 3 aces?
Absolutely you can.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So that would be me. I was probably born with 3 aces.
You could lose with 4 aces.
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, you couldn't. Technically. Yeah, you could. No, because of royal. I had to double check. If it's straight flush or royal flush, it beats 4 of kind. But.
So yeah, the point is you can
need
have
that ace for a royal.
You can
flush.
have an extremely stacked deck. It doesn't mean that the
And
cards are going to fall
piss it
your way.
Exactly right.
You know, and that's just life.
Yeah.
That's life. Sorry.
Hey, put the best in Texas Hold'em. You get 2 cards, and then there's a community pot, whatever. But the best starting hand that you can have is 2 aces in your hand. Instead of your 3. But the best starting hand you can have is 2 aces.
Yeah.
And that loses 60% of the time.
Okay.
Think about that.
So the 2 aces, is that having a mom and dad in the house?
We'll go with that.
Right.
Yeah.
So a mom and dad who are working and supporting to be able to keep the lights on and everything else. They can afford to get you the newest books.
Yeah.
And all that, keep the lights on.
The next ace
food on the
is,
table.
Food.
Yeah. So having a stable household is the double aces.
Sure.
And that loses 60% of the time.
It loses 60% of the time. Exactly right.
There's your fucking privilege. There's your fucking privilege.
Privilege that.
If you don't have to worry about how to get into a store, you have able-bodied privilege.
Who the fuck has to worry about getting in? Oh, able-bodied?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Is this
Everybody
what we're
have
down to?
automatic doors and ramps these days?
Yes.
Are there
Yes, of course
stores
they
that
do.
are downstairs?
If you don't have to explain that your spouse is of the same gender, you have heterosexual privilege. Fucking so.
No matter what, yeah. If you're not balding, you have hair privilege.
Yeah. If you're not a professional athlete, you have athletic privilege. You know what I mean? If you can use public bathrooms without stares, fear, or anxiety, you have cisgendered privilege. Great. So you just expect to coast through life without any issues or uncomfortability anywhere. Any uncomfortable situation is everybody else's fault.
Everybody else's problem.
You put a wig and lipstick on and walked into the fucking men's John. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At some point, there's a way to not get those stares.
Yeah. So yeah, right? Well, because they don't go, I don't think the wig and makeup's going into the men's room. I think they're going into the ladies' room.
Just a lady.
Just a lady.
Where's
the urinal? There's no urinals in here. Where do I go?
I see a bunch of shitters, but no urinals.
I got to do a 1, not a 2.
I got to drop. I'd already dropped a deuce this morning, just like a lady.
Imagine like a.
I got to drain my box now, though, and there's not a fucking urinal in this place.
Like old Tiger Stadium, the troughs and shit. You used to go piss at, or Michigan Stadium.
Yeah.
Have some lady just come out and just drop a hog down in the fucking trough next to you. 6'9" in heels.
Yeah. Here are a couple ways of approaching the conversation.
Okay, good. I want to
Don't.
hear this.
Don't.
There's the one way.
Provide some materials to read and watch. Yeah, because we all have homework.
We need a presentation.
Yeah.
Here's my PowerPoint on your privilege.
Set time to sit down and review what you both learned. If we're setting a time, I'm going to make sure that I'm not available at that set time. Like
Be running late.
Yeah, be running. Yeah. See what that's like? See what that feels like?
You have time privilege.
Share concepts in your own words. Okay. As opposed to
Plagiarizing?
if the person is defensive, try to understand their mindset. Sometimes people have difficulty emphasizing if they are not affected or can't relate with a similar experience. Yeah, that's right. Okay, if it's not a thing I can wrap my head around or have any, there's lots of things I'm not familiar with.
No, yeah.
And I don't concern myself with those things.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah, because it's not part of your thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're not sympathetic to it or empathetic.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to think of examples, but there's things I don't understand, so I don't have examples for you.
dunk at a basketball?
Huh? Yeah.
There you go.
Are they empathetic to the fact that I can't dunk a basketball?
I doubt it.
Think creatively to change your approach. Frame ideas with language they can identify with. Okay.
They, them?
So they want you to alter the way you speak to speak more white so that I've like, oh, hey, bro, we're on the same team. Is that what they're saying?
I don't know. I don't know anything they're fucking saying right now, to be honest with you.
People have an idea in their head of what privilege means, and it's hard to change that meaning for them. We must talk about all of those important concepts. No, you must not.
No, these things have been defined for generations. We don't have to change definitions these days.
Yeah. Seem to want to do that a lot, though.
Especially when it doesn't fit what they want.
But we cannot use words that will not be heard. It may be uncomfortable to let go of the words you identify with, but you are the teacher, and you must get on the level of your students. So I'm assuming that white people are the ones. I mean, we're always in the wrong,
Always.
especially being male.
Oh,
So
boy.
if we're always in the wrong, then we're always the students that need to learn. So that's telling people of color they need to whiten up.
No, they need to teach us. That's how they're going to get their point across to us.
Yeah, but they need to come down to our level because we only speak a certain way and we might be intimidated and we don't, there's crazy black people the way they talk. So they need to whiten up, speak on our nerd level, get that real white voice going so that we're empathetic and understand and go, we got you, bro, we're on your team. But if you come in speaking all broken English, we're going to be scared.
Intimidated.
We won't even respond.
Yeah, defensive even.
That's what that is saying, right?
It seems about there.
This isn't my list, okay? I didn't write this. People have an idea in their head of what privilege means, and it is hard to change that meaning for them. We must talk about all these important concepts. We must.
Have to.
But we cannot use words that will not be heard. It may be uncomfortable to let go of the words you identify with, but you are the teacher, and you must get on the level of your students.
Okay. That's just some generic ass bullshit. But
yeah. And that's for them to work out.
who's
However
the
you
student,
decide
who's
to
the
approach
teacher
me.
in this conversation?
I think people that
I
don't
think
have
just cis white males were the students.
Well, yeah,
And everybody else, everybody woke is our teacher. They're gonna
yes,
explain it to us.
right.
They're gonna
So this is going to be lack of privilege explained to
yeah
us.
that we don't understand how the world works because how could we? How could we?
How? Yeah,
Oh, with all this privilege you've been lugging around with your ass all this time.
yeah.
How could you understand?
I'm late on like 4 payments related to this house, like electric, my phone bill, my car payment. So my privileges
You got privilege.
fucking me up big time.
Oh, your lights are still on. Your phone still works.
Barely.
That's privilege.
Barely. Barely.
I know.
Home Depot released a statement addressing the controversy
Oh, thank you.
about a hyper-progressive worksheet on white privilege and racism.
Let's hear what Arthur Bank has to say.
Does he still own it?
I thought so. No, did he sell that?
Well, let's see. Well, I'll
I
get
mean,
to it.
that's not coming from the top. That's coming from HR woke disaster.
The company acknowledged that the worksheet is a resource in its Canadian division, but noted it's not part of any required program, nor was it created or approved by our corporate diversity, equity, and inclusion department.
It was not.
No.
Oh, well, then what are we even talking about this for? This didn't go through the proper protocols and chain of command. This thing is just irrelevant. Why are you even dispersing this material?
Yeah. Just tear it up.
Yeah,
Sounds like. Mm-hmm. I bet you'd get arrested for that.
probably.
That'd be a hate crime. Hate crime.
Unless you're sitting behind the president.
While we fully support diversity across our company, this material was not created or approved by our corporate diversity, equity, and inclusion department. The fact that you even have one of those, you sell fucking hammers and nails, man. Mm-hmm. You sell wood and lousy tile.
They're a company. They're a big corporation.
Really?
They have
Are
to
there a
have
lot
all
of
those things in
racist
place.
and sexist and whatever
everywhere.
incidents at Home Depot? Are these
It's
commonplace?
everywhere. I mean, it's a microcosm of society in a way.
So if someone's being a cunt working at Home Depot, right, and you just go, God,
Oh, there's plenty. I've seen them.
yeah, so have I, and you just go, God, she's such a bitch. Is that sexist, misogynistic? Can it just be that she's a cunt and I'm calling it out?
Yeah, but
to a fellow human being.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
Why?
You can't do it in real world. You can't do it in corporate world.
Sure, you can.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't go well for you, but
Exactly right.
But you
Just-
can. So if someone's being a bitch in your
there's
world,
less oversight in
Can
the
you-
real world as opposed to in the corporate world. But
but I guarantee if she called you a fucking asshole, piece of shit, blah blah blah, nothing would happen to her.
because
And if you went, shut up, bitch.
yeah, she beat the back of my fucking hand. That's what happened to her.
Yeah, there you go.
Talk to
Okay.
me like that. I'm not going
Back
to
in
HR with this.
2019, billionaire Home Depot co-founder Bernie Marcus angered the left when he said he'd be donating money to then President Trump's re-election campaign, triggering a hashtag boycott Home Depot hashtag.
Okay.
He's got a businessman's common sense approach to most things. Now, do I agree with all the moves he makes? Nope. But the truth is he's produced more than anybody else. He has. If we look at this country, I would say we're better off today than we were 8 years ago or 6 years ago. He retired in 2002 as chairman of Home Depot.
Okay.
After he dies, 80 to 90% of his estimated $5.9 billion fortune will go to charities.
Oh, doing the
one of
old
those.
the Bill and Melinda Gates thing.
Yeah. I don't know how many of them are gonna follow through, but they're,
Oh, no, it's Bezos, right?
no,
what's
fuck
the-
no. Bezos.
No,
hasn't
not
signed
him. No, what's
No, it's the
Is it
Berkshire
Meli-
Hathaway.
who's the one that was giving away all their money? The chick.
Gates said that.
That's Gates. That's Melinda Gates. That's giving away all
Bill.
their billions.
Yeah. Bill and Melinda, and who's the fortune dude? Might be Berkshire Hathaway, whatever his name is. Lives in a $500,000 house or something. He's worth Warren Buffett.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Warren Buffett signed on to that. I don't think Bezos did.
Oh, I just couldn't remember. I saw something where somebody just gave away a big old chunk.
Yeah.
Something with a B.
But even though, even Gates has said, like, make no mistake, my kids will each get a bill before I fucking
Yeah, of
check
course.
out.
Not going to give it all away, but
Yeah. 89 to 95% of it. Okay, that leaves you with fucking $10 billion.
cure homelessness.
Yeah. Easy.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's a number. There's just a flat out number that can take care of it.
Switching gears dramatically. This photographer in, I don't know where she's from, maybe New York, photojournalist Erica Denhoff. She's very disappointed at NBC's The Today Show.
Okay.
they use her photos. So she's a photojournalist, so she'll put up a whole rack of photos from a sporting event or whatever, and they'll buy whichever ones they want, and then they'll put them up on their broadcast for the news shows and blah blah blah.
Pretty standard, right?
Yeah. So she was shocked when she went to UPenn and was taking photos at the women's national championships, and they bought a bunch of her photos. And then softened all the features on Leah Thomas.
Did they really?
NBC
They touched
did.
everything up?
They touched it's
No shit.
comical, dude.
Wow.
All the manly features are just softened and airbrushed
kidding.
away. The silkiest, what is it? Calumet fucking soap. What was
Calgon,
it?
take me
Calgon,
away.
take me away soap features. Like in the real photo, she's got like from her goggles, her fucking red lines all around her cheeks. She's got fucking high cheekbones. It's just melted away and smooth. And she's like, what the fuck happened to all my pictures?
I guess once you buy it, do you have the artistic interpretation with it that you can do things like that? Or
I mean, maybe. They're probably within the letter of the law.
probably, but
We've seen this before.
yeah.
With
Well,
OJ.
they did the opposite with Rogan. With his
CNN
video
did.
about
Yeah.
about having the COVID or whatever, they
Right.
made him all green shit looking.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
put
look at
like
the
a
real
sickly
video
filter
Yeah,
on
look at the real video of him. He looks great.
Yeah, Time Magazine famously did this with OJ on the cover. Made him blacker.
Yeah.
He was much darker in the mugshot
Right.
than in real life. And they bitched about that. And it was like, oh, shut up, Juice. It's time. But it's like, that's shitty, man.
I see what you're doing here.
I see what you're doing. And why are you doing it?
No, it's manipulation at its finest.
It's propaganda at its finest is what it is. NBC, the Today Show, was just glowing about this woman breaking these, and she is getting close to breaking Ledecky's all-time world woman's record. It's like, oh, and they're just showing these photos.
And that's fine with you.
It's
You
fine with
fucking
two
moron.
women talking about this.
Yeah, and that's
gushing
perfectly okay.
coverage over her. So for the photographer, she says, I pride myself on providing authentic images as a photojournalist, adding she was disappointed by their actions.
Did they smooth out the bulge too?
I don't know that they showed the bulge. Most of it was just headshots.
Yeah,
And, you know,
from the waist up.
yeah. She thought at first something was honestly wrong with the video, but after viewing the segment numerous times, now she believes the editing of her images was intentional. When I first noticed the airbrushing on the segment referenced, I thought something was wrong with it, but then as I watched it, I went, wait, this appears to be intentional. Leah's features are softened. I then went to my original photo on the sites that they could access to license the photo and compared it and immediately saw the difference. It's really important that we transmit authentic photos that have not been altered. My photo that they licensed was an authentic photo. I'm surprised and disappointed that the Today Show altered my image for Leah for this particular news segment.
Didn't touch anybody else up though, huh? Just Leah.
Nope.
None of the other girls got
Softened an Adam's apple or something.
just shave that fucking thing right down.
Oh, man.
It's just there's no integrity anymore.
No benefit of the doubt either. You know.
You've been extending it more.
Oh, I try to extend it all the time
Yeah.
to people. I'm going to extend it to this black gentleman here.
Okay,
I'm going to extend him the benefit of the doubt.
let's see.
William Lords, Bill Lords, black photographer in New York City.
Okay.
Shoots models.
Ooh,
He's being called fat phobic for charging plus size models an extra $100. Megan,
takes a little more ink, doesn't it?
well,
Print those things off.
wider lens. I don't know if they're No, I'll explain what happened here.
Okay.
Megan Mezvezkis, who is not willing to extend the benefit of the doubt
Not
to
at all.
anyone.
All right.
Not at all. 24 is a former model, which means she plumped up a bit,
Yeah,
would be my guess.
She had her time. Found the buffet.
Yeah. She now owns Model Nexus, which specializes in body diversity.
Yep. Okay.
She recently reached out to William Lords to inquire about his rates and was shocked when she was told that he charges $900 for standard and $1,050 for plus/curve. She said she's never encountered such a thing before and accused Lords of simply not wanting to look at larger women. Probably true of most.
Seems legitimate. I mean, right. Hey, these are personal prices. You can charge whatever you want, right?
Yeah. She said Mezvezkis made the accusations against Lords on TikTok, of course, to get as much outrage as possible.
Funny that's this fucking big outlet now.
Okay, so you all probably have heard of a designer charging more for curve models because it's more fabric or whatever. No, whatever.
No, it's standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pay more for my 2X,
Yeah.
clothes, sweatshirts, things like that because there's an upcharge.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I don't get that why they don't do that with shoes. Doesn't make
Fair.
sense to me.
It's fair.
You know?
The kid shoes, same as a big old boat I got. Yeah, it's not fair.
But what about a photographer charging more to shoot curve or plus-sized models? That's a new one.
Takes more lighting.
No.
Cover all the crevasses.
So she'd reached out to Lords to ask about his rates and availability because she's got these fatzos that want to model.
Big models, yep.
Yeah. A member of his staff replied with 2 different rates for test shoots, which include 3 styled looks, clean face, styled hair, and 8 to 10 images that models can take to auditions. A curve or plus size model is going to cost an extra $100. I guess he just doesn't have to look at them through his. He just doesn't want to have to look at them through his camera. Frustrated by the pricing difference, she told Newsweek that the term plus size is meaningless. Plus, according to who or what? I don't know. Humans with eyeballs,
Yeah, well,
scales.
but you're the one that started the company, right?
Yeah. Model Nexus, but she doesn't. What is this plus
Body diversity
size?
or something, wasn't that what it was? Yeah.
Who can even define plus size?
Everyone on the planet.
Everyone on the planet. We've done it forever. It's
Anyone
quite
with
simple,
2 eyes
actually.
or 2 hands. I could define it by feel.
Yeah.
I could be dead ass blind.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, oh, that's big.
That's big.
That's a big one.
Yep.
What is that? Oh.
You can be blind, have no taste, no hearing.
Yeah.
You could be Helen Keller and still,
Pick out a big one.
pick out a big one.
For sure.
yeah. Plus, according to who or what? I think these are unfortunate categories that are made because the world still finds it shocking to see any woman above a size 2 modeling. Yeah, can we go back to that?
Ooh, those were the good old days. And they were all just hot.
So it's a way for the public to rationalize it. Oh, she's not a real model. She's a plus size model.
Well, hey, I mean, big clothes got to sell too.
Yeah,
So they need those models, I guess.
sure.
But I don't need it in my Victoria's Secret.
We don't require brunette models to identify themselves as such. We don't ask blue-eyed models to sit alone in a category. So I'd love to know, why should all women outside of this dress size be called a plus or curve? But Lords insists he has good reason for the price difference. It's easy to jump on something you don't understand. He said that his shoots include a wardrobe full of designer clothes for the models to wear, and clothing for plus-size models is more expensive, and it's fucking nearly impossible to find. You try to find a Gucci in a size 30.
Yeah,
like,
right.
good luck. So he's going, so if he's running around the city of New York,
Yeah.
gathering up normal clothes for models, and then it's like, oh, God, I got Model Nexus coming over today. This is going to be a nightmare. And he's got to scour the city for tents and muumuus
Yep.
in like Gucci wear and, Louis Vuitton and whatever trendy bullshit people are buying.
Yeah, there's a charge associated with that.
Yes.
Extra work.
Seems fair, right?
Yeah. I assume he puts out a nice little spread.
Yeah.
There's got to be extra costs associated there as well.
Yeah. It's like he can walk down Fifth Avenue in New York City and get 10,000 outfits for
Everyone else
everyone. And then there's a special category.
for a minus model, not a plus model.
Right. So when it comes to the plus models, he's probably going up in Queens and shit. God knows where he's shopping.
Salvation Armies.
No, he's trying to find high-end designer shit. These are for their modeling photos. So he works really hard. Black guy, by the way. Okay? Black guy. Can't just throw the racist tag on him.
No. Well, yeah, they always say he was racist. Just said he was a fat phobe.
Yeah, fat phobe.
Is that the word? Yeah, fat phobe, right?
Fat phobic.
Yeah. Well,
Getting those clothes is
phobic is the action of a
very
thing.
difficult.
Yeah, very.
Very difficult. I need to charge a bit higher because it's hard to find anything. I go out there to buy the clothes with my own credit card for the models to wear as part of our packages. She argues, Ms. Veskis, argues it's arbitrary to charge more for plus-size models when there are other models who need extra work while shooting. What if someone's got zits on their face and then you have to airbrush it more?
Well, I would think airbrushing is probably standard in the package.
And a little easier than driving up from Midtown to fucking Long Island.
Bloop.
Yeah. Swipe,
Gone.
dot,
Yep.
dot. Yeah, much easier.
Could do that with your models too. Whoop. Make them skinny.
They've done that before.
Oh yeah.
This is just one more example of how awful the modeling industry is to literally anyone over a size 0. Your fat phobia is showing. It's fucking disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Lords is considering legal action. Hey, sweetheart, you're the one that picked an industry that is selfish, greedy, shallow, all of those things. So don't be shocked when they act selfish and shallow and greedy. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the industry you're in.
She's just trying to change that, man. She's trying to expand the world.
He says, Lord says, I'm a black man in America, and 2 white women tell me I'm discriminating against them. I'm so hurt by this. Nobody is telling the true story. Though he says $100 is absolutely nothing compared to what I do for these girls, he's decided to change his pricing. Most of the models say what they want, and you know what it is, the high-end stuff. They want the stuff that the straight-size models have.
Okay.
But he said, now I'll charge the same price for models of all size, and we'll have a different quality of clothing for plus-size models, and may even ask for them to provide their own clothing for shoots.
Why don't we just do 10x weight?
10x weight?
Uh-huh. So if they're 90 pounds, it's $900.
Okay.
If they're 2 spins, it's $2,000. Seems about right.
I was trying to make
Pay by the pound.
I was trying to make the comparison, and this is what'll get us kicked off of everything.
All right.
So it was fun while it lasted, but
Wonder what's going to get us there.
so historically, models, right? We all looked up to models. We all, when Cindy Crawford was on the cover of something, it was like, ooh, guys wanted to look at it, girls wanted to look at it.
Yep.
So there was a standard, and it was like the 0.00001% of
Could be
people
models.
would be in this
These
category.
supermodels, especially. Exactly.
Supermodels, cover girls. They're on the cover of Elle. They're on the cover of Glamour, Vanity Fair. All that. That's just the way it
It
was.
was like 20 people in the
20,
world.
in the
at a
world
time. Yeah.
that fit. And the runway shows were the same forever.
Yeah. Now it's just everybody.
So-
Like, I can be a supermodel right now.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Fucking
you go,
where's my dad bod fucking clothes I can
Yeah.
flaunt?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. We all see it for what it is. But this is
Are you
like
dad bod shaming me?
No, yeah, yes, fine. Dad bod shame me. I don't give a fuck. Poor, like it used to be on the cover of a magazine. If you went to a sports car magazine, you'd get a Porsche 911 GT3, right?
Yep.
And everyone would go, ooh. The people that made the fucking AMC Gremlin were not going, we deserve to be on the cover too. That's what you're doing here.
That's a great comparison.
Right?
Yeah, exactly right.
And now the rest of the world has to grit its teeth and go, yeah, the AMC Gremlin needs to be on Muscle Mag too. Yeah, that makes sense. Or we could have the fucking $350,000 Ferrari that was always on the cover, or the Ford Pinto.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Ford Pinto is now furious, as is the Gremlin, that we are not getting on the cover of these magazines either. This is bullshit. You want to go with the McLaren 720S or the Austin Allegro, the Yugo GV? You want to put those cars on the cover of magazines? No.
Nope.
'Cause people are not dying to see them. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a whole new ballgame these days, man. It's all about equity and equality, and everybody's the same. Ugly is hot, and hot is ugly.
But it's not.
They
It's
want
not,
it to
though.
be.
It's
you know who
not.
wants it to be? The ugly ones.
We can all, it's why you walk down the street and you turn your head when you see a Lamborghini or Ferrari. They're just made different.
Yeah.
There's something in the human genome, something in our system makes you go, oh, fuck. The same way you don't turn your head when you see a fucking Yugo drive by.
Yeah.
Except to laugh at it. You could point and laugh at it.
Yeah.
Right? The
I
Pacer
actually saw
rolls
one
by.
like a year ago on the road. You believe that? A Yugo.
Yeah,
Fucking rolling.
We saw a couple escorts recently. Like, remember?
I've seen a few of those, but I'm talking the straight Yugo, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe that thing's still on the road. That's impressive as shit.
But when you see a McLaren go by,
Yeah.
you know what you're looking at.
Everybody stops and looks. Just
Everybody
just
does.
like a hot chick.
I don't know why that concept isn't like. I don't know. I mean, because the same shows that have the super fat chick doing the runway for it still have all the smoking hot models. It's just like, oh, we're gonna all pretend that this is
We're gonna
brave.
Throw that in there too.
This is brave. How amazing. And we all get it. Fat people have always existed, especially in this country.
Yeah.
We still got clothes. It's not like, oh, without seeing a plus size model wearing it, I would have no idea what that would look like. I
No
just
idea.
don't even know. I mean, and part of me thinks it's cool that Nike is making, their clothing for bigger.
How many of those runway models and shows actually make that shit? They're doing it, but
Yeah.
that special order. That's not on the rack.
No.
They don't have a 3X on the fucking rack of that stuff.
I don't think that's what lady sizes go by.
Whatever the fuck it is. Whatever the fuck. 40, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. The numbers on shit, that's always confused the shit out of me.
It makes
no idea.
It makes shopping impossible.
I know zero's little and tiny. That's about it. But other than that, I don't know if you're a 4 or a 15.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't either. Here's how I've always shopped for girls in my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That looks about right.
Yep.
That looks about right. And that's how I got those jumbo fucking panties for Beth that time on accident.
yeah.
And she was like, I was like, oh, those look way bigger than what I bought her.
What the hell?
I don't know. I bought her a few pairs and like 3 of them were great. And that 4th one was just like,
Well, but even
slipped
panties,
slipped into the bag.
Panties don't come in numbers. They're like small, extra small, medium. They don't have.
Okay. I just was
It's
grabbing
like
a few.
jeans, like have a number to them.
One of them jumped in the bag, dude. I don't know how it got in there. I don't. It was left in the box or something, and she opened it up and it was like,
Whoa, who the fuck are these for?
I think these are for your other girlfriend. Yeah.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. I think why I'm so frustrated is because it seems so fraudulent that the most of the things that are where this is going on and pushed so hard are the most shallow industries to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking about entertainment, sports, modeling.
And in a way, those are the ones that
Stop
need it the most. If
What,
that's
the
what they've
wokeness?
been. No, I mean if they've been that shallow.
But isn't
And
that corporate, like capitalist society? It's like, I want to sell the most magazines I can. Do I put Mike Walters on the cover? Do I put Brad Pitt on the cover? It's like, yeah, if you're in a capitalist society and you're trying to sell the most magazines, I can whine and cry all I want, but nobody would take me seriously.
Yeah.
They'd go, no, Brad Pitt belongs on the fucking cover of this magazine.
Yeah.
Not you, idiot.
True.
Sorry. No, we're going to put the fucking Super GT on the cover.
But that's not where we're at
you
now.
go.
Now you can cry about it, and now you will get put onto a cover.
Lizzo has a TV show with a bunch of fat bitches.
She's a fucking Playboy. Who the fuck wants to see that? For real. For real.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to see that? I can see like the whole it's empowering and it's all that.
No, it's gross. But
Who the fuck really wants to see that?
is that like one of those situations where you can't turn your head from a car crash?
Oh yeah.
Rubbernecking?
Oh yeah.
Will people rubberneck the Playboy issue?
Yeah. Well, the 9 people that buy it will.
Yeah.
And then it'll get shared and it'll be memes.
Oh. And then we're going to get fucking so much shit
Yep.
when we meme that.
I know.
We're going to get so much shit. Oh.
I'll
Yeah,
take
this
it.
is
I
this
don't
is
care.
going to go sideways, dude. This is not going to be good. Disney workers at it again.
Oh, these guys, they just don't stop.
They just don't stop.
Hardest working people in show business right here.
The upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy and Tron roller coasters are just 2 projects in the pipeline at Disney World. So that's the one in Florida.
Yep.
That could be delayed if employees are protesting the company's response to the so-called "Don't Say Gay" bill. It's not called that. Protesters have asked the company to halt donations to politicians involved in the passage of the bill, but they also want Disney to stop all construction and investment in the state of Florida until the bill is repealed.
Oh, your biggest park.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck with that.
Disney employees have called out the company for not taking a stronger stance against legislation. On Monday, CEO Bob Chapek said it was a mistake not to stand against the bill earlier. He also promised to put together a task force to create more alphabet content for children. Despite these concessions, employees still took part in a company-wide walkout on Tuesday. See, Bob, that's the problem. You give them concessions and they tell you to fuck off and they storm out anyways.
Yep.
Do you understand how this game is played yet?
Do you understand where this ends? Because it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It will not.
Here's the bigger problem. How many employees, you can even Google, how many employees does Disney have? 10,000, 20,000, 200,000 worldwide?
It's probably, and over 100,000, I would guess.
I bet it's not.
How many employees in Disney Corporation?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Fuck, I don't know. 190,000 it says, but that's
190,000.
No. That's
I'm looking for Walt Disney Corporation, like all of them.
I understand the Walt Disney Company, but this yeah, it must be only. That seems crazy. I mean, less than 200,000.
Dude, I'm always surprised when I look at the numbers.
I know, but that I mean, I think you'd have more than that fucking dressed like Goofy and princesses at just their parks, almost.
No.
I mean,
yeah. I'm always surprised when it's like, oh my God, they're a major company with 10,000 employees. I'm like, 10,000? That doesn't sound like that many.
I guess. Okay.
That doesn't surprise me. That's a shit ton of people.
It is a lot, but I just thought, I mean that's just to run the parks.
Yeah.
Thousands of people, let alone the studios and the
But if you think
everything
thousands
else.
of people required in dozens of parks.
Yeah, but that's just bodies in parks. I'm talking about the company, the corporation, the production studios, the fucking all that.
You're going to have to take it up with Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I don't know. 190,000, they said. 180,000, whatever. So, about 60 employees gathered in a park outside Los Angeles, and dozens of other employees walked out of their jobs at the company's studio in Burbank.
It's like Netflix.
100 people.
Okay, bye.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Here's a Starbucks card. Piss off.
What we're prohibiting is instructing them in a specific direction. So they're going back to the bill. Students can talk about whatever they want to bring up, because this is the argument I hear. If a kid says, I got a question, why does Billy have two moms? And the teacher's like, oh, I could get arrested and thrown in jail if I didn't answer that question. No, it's not how the bill works.
No.
You can't have curriculum, and you can't have
built
third party
in.
coming in to teach specifically about sex, gender identity, all that shit.
It was very clear
K
that
through third grade.
that you could still discuss it.
Yes.
if breached.
And if a kid raised his hand and said, "Why does Billy have two mommies?" You can go,
because they scissor.
yeah, because they both love eating box. I mean, sorry, it is what it is. You can talk to those kids and answer those questions, and at some point you might say, that's something to discuss with your parents when you get home.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You can't have the parents involved.
So, here is
What do you got?
the letter they put
Are
out.
these the names?
Yeah.
Oh, all 60 of them?
As a community, we have been, so think about this for a second. These are the Walt Disney Corporation's employees.
Yeah.
On company time, every day.
Yep.
This is their concern. So they were hired to do a job at the Walt Disney Corporation. They make magic. Some design rides, some are writing content, some are
scrub toilets.
cartooning, some scrub toilets.
Yep.
As a community, we have been forced into an impossible and unsustainable position, and now must take action to convince Walt Disney Corporation to protect employees and their families in the face of such open and unapologetic bigotry. The following are the steps that we need, the Walt Disney Corporation needs to do in order to regain the trust of the Alphabet Plus community and employees. Immediately cease all donations to all politicians involved in the creation or passage of the Don't Say Gay bill. A temporary pause is not enough. We require commitment.
Okay.
Mr. Chapek has noted, starting immediately, we are increasing our support for advocacy groups to combat similar legislation in other states. We are hard at work creating a new framework for our political giving that will ensure our advocacy better reflects our values. While we appreciate the sentiment, we require more details. Disney must publicly commit to an actionable plan that protects employees from hateful legislation, including reflecting their commitment to the whole Alphabet community by stopping construction and investment in the state of Florida until hateful legislation is repealed. All construction.
Shut it down.
Stopping any efforts to move employees to Florida office locations, ensuring employee safety and employment retention, guaranteeing no employee will be terminated when denying relocation to Florida. For those employees already relocated or currently in Florida, Disney will create an employee research group specializing in helping Alphabet Plus families navigate the state's political and educational climate and partner with other local groups for additional employee resources. You must take responsibility for your inaction, blah, blah.
They sound like terrorists.
Terrorists.
Yeah. With a list of demands.
Yeah. Why Why on earth are you letting activists run your company? If they were capable of running a company, they'd be running a fucking company. Why are you listening to these people at all? You're talking about a few hundred worldwide.
Sounds like conduct
Fuck 'em.
unbecoming and a fireable offense.
These people were hired to do a job.
Are they docking them 15 minutes a day?
And of course not.
Too bad.
And you don't get to. This is a right to work states, right? You can be fired because the sky's fucking blue. Deal with it. You know what you can't be fired for? Because you're fucking gay. Because you're fat. Because you're old. If they were to tell you that, the reason for your termination is you're old or you're fat or you're gay. That's a lawsuit. Why am I fired? I don't know. Because the fucking grass is green.
Yeah. Because you suck at your fucking job.
You suck at your fucking job.
Because you're too worried about this and not doing what I hired you to do.
I mean, this is what are we doing
Lack
here?
of production.
Fire all of them.
Classic lack of production.
Fire all of them.
I've noticed in the last 3 weeks your production has gone down
Considerably.
significantly. Yeah.
They're spending countless hours on this nonsense all day long.
Yep.
What are they supposed to be doing?
Working.
Why?
Making magic.
Why can't Disney executives? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that 100 people are going to take to Twitter and fucking ruin your existence?
Yeah. Because that's the precedent that's being set. It's
It's
this
ruining the country.
I fucking
I know you know that. I'm
It's
talking to
the-
them.
I
I'm talking
know.
to somebody else,
I know.
T.
It's
Talking to somebody else.
It's that vocal minority that is just getting it. Kudos. The fucking amount of shit they're getting done with zero leverage is amazing. Really is. Amazing.
I guess they are.
I mean,
Getting a lot
look
done.
at the change. If you really look at what's happened and what the things that have been implemented and changed over the last few years based on this,
Are going to be a huge problem in the future.
huge. Yeah, I know. Let it come back and bite them in the ass. We'll see.
Well, I just, having free speech is really important. And being able to tell a fat joke without losing your whole existence, without Patreon blowing you out or your bank fucking denying you, whatever. That's a problem going forward. That's how you get an entire society to shut up and only speak in a whisper in their own home to be who they really are. And I don't think anybody really wants to live in a world like that. I know I sure as fuck don't.
No.
I don't.
No, we
But-
don't. We're going to take the power back.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do. I don't know how we do that, but that's how we got to do.
I don't either.
You know how much money you're going to need in retirement? Are you
18
sure?
million.
That sounds about right. You sure you're not going to outlive your money?
No idea. Yeah, I don't have any
Ooh,
money
that's
and I
close.
don't have much
yeah,
life
I was
left.
going to
so
say
it's-
that's who knows? That's a
could.
toss-up.
I might die with $5 in my pocket. Does that count as a win?
Yeah, that would. Yeah,
All right.
you died with money. You outlived your money.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yep.
Yeah, but having a plan today means that you can adjust as your life changes. Retirement does not have to be a mystery. Contact Mark and Jay at LPL Financial today and learn the answer to one of the most important questions for your retirement. Call 248-626-2000 and ask for Mark or Jay.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC.
Patreon.com/TDC podcast.
There you go. Exactly.
Spread the word. Share it. Comment on these YouTube videos. I know that some people are watching. Please comment, question, anything. All of that stuff is really helpful.
Absolutely.
This is really critical.
And if you can't,
Important.
we understand how difficult times are right now. Everything is, prices are through the roof on everything. So
Yeah.
I know money's tight on everybody. But there's other things you can do, like you said, the likes and the comments, the
Shares.
Amazon link. By all means, doesn't cost
My
you any
Pillow.
more. The Amazon link, you're going to buy and you're going to order that stuff anyway. Go through the link on the Detroit Cast page. It's still active.
Yep.
Every little bit helps. You do what you can do to help support.
Mm-hmm.
Understand if you can't make a monetary donation every week,
Yeah,
every
but
month,
if you're ordering
excuse me.
your fucking groceries through Amazon,
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. A $10 order through Amazon it can still help out. So
Yep, every little bit.
It all adds up. So there's definitely ways you can help, and we fully understand people that aren't capable of contributing right now.
and mypillow.com. Use promo code TDC. We'll give you great discounts off the already incredible discounts these fuckers are giving right now. They're killing me. You're fucking killing me, Smalls. But they do have great products. Those sheets, those towels, those pillows, those slippers are serious shit.
Yeah.
Serious.
I almost forgot about the towel. In all honesty, I
towel's
grabbed a new one
great.
and took a shower the other day, and I got done and I was drying off.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the other one was, it wasn't shitty, but whatever. And I literally was like, I said, oh, and then I hung it up. I looked and I saw the MyPillow tag hanging off, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He did it again.
Yeah.
He did it again.
Even Raj admits.
Did he?
Raj is like, God damn, that's a great towel.
Yeah.
Because he's got the skin condition.
Eczema.
Eczema
I believe,
or whatever it is. And so he's like, I don't know. Fuck that guy, Mike Lindell, by the way. But God damn, that's a great towel. Mm-hmm. And then he was like,
Did we burn it after he left?
I hated the MyPillow. And I was like, how could you hate the fucking MyPillow? I guess to each their own. Some people like a really hard pillow, some like a really soft. So it's not for everybody,
standard,
maybe.
right, exactly.
But I've never heard anybody say they hate it. And I said, by the way, did you throw it in the
dryer?
in the dryer for 15
Fluff her
minutes
up,
before you used it? And he went, no. And I went, that would be the worst pillow on planet Earth, dummy. That's why they have
Here's
two
your
stickers
brick.
on there. It'd be this flat.
Yeah.
You'd roll it out. It'd be like, this is the pillow you're selling the world. It's the world's greatest pillow. I was like, Raj, you need to fucking fluff that thing up in the whatever, the dryer.
Yeah, the keen attention to detail.
I just threw it away. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So when you were gnawing off the fucking plastic, you didn't notice the giant red sticker that said, you must fucking nuke this thing for 15 minutes?
No, apparently not. English isn't his first language. It's not his fault.
It is his first language, but I know what you mean. New York City.
Okay.
They are going to allow they're going to take away the mask and vaccine mandate for athletes and entertainers.
Are they?
Yeah.
So Kyrie's going to be able to play again?
Playing on Sunday.
All right. Good for him.
This was supposed to be a big announcement today. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch it, but usually when they say there's an announcement coming tomorrow, a press conference, that happens. So I'm assuming it happened with Mayor Adams. Athletes and performers will be exempt from the city's vax mandate for private workers. The move will allow Kyrie to start playing home games and unvaxxed baseball players to take the field when their season begins next month.
Oh, yeah.
There was real concern.
Don't want to fuck with the Yankees.
Aaron Boone?
That's coming around real quick.
Yeah. Or Aaron Judge, I mean.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, so are you vaccinated? And he's like, yeah, hold on, I got to call.
I'm immunized.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh, fuck, we could lose Aaron Judge?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to lift the shit.
Time to go.
What bullshit. I mean, this is fine on some level, but what you're doing now, they're going to keep in place for all the federal workers, so anybody that works in New York City.
Fuck off. Right.
So now you've made a carve-out for the elites.
Yes.
You've made a carve-out for the guys making $100 million a year to let them play and not have to wear a mask or not be vaccinated. But fuck you, janitor.
Yeah.
Fuck you, janitor. You will be vaxxed. You will be master. You will not work here in this city.
Yeah.
Fuck you, policemen. Fuck you, firemen. Fuck you, nurses,
Everyone.
doctors. You all must be vaxxed, double vaxxed, boosted, and masked, or you can't work in this city. But Aaron Judge can.
Because he hits home runs.
He hits balls with a stick.
Yep.
Really far. He can whack a ball with a stick really far. You know what Kyrie Irving's really good at? Putting a round ball through a hole.
Yep.
He's the best in the world at it. As far as people in that position, the one he plays at the point guard, he's their best in their world at putting a round thing in a hole. The best. Let him go. He makes all the money in the world, too.
Yeah, they've been fucking that guy around. I loved that he was courtside without a mask. Literally 4 feet from where he would normally be fucking
High-fiving him. Talking to him on the sidelines.
Yeah, normally 4 feet from where he would normally be sitting with a mask, not playing. But he was able to get the seats and sit there without a mask. Yeah. That's fucking lunacy, man.
2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Went to the Duke game the day before.
I know.
It's just great. But it's, these people, if you don't see them holding on to power desperately, desperate power grab, we have this last couple of days, 10 CEOs of major airlines are saying, you're killing us with this bullshit. The last power federally you can grab, you're choking us. It doesn't make any sense. Stop it. Lose the mask mandate in airplanes.
Yeah.
Fucking stop it. Chief executives
I heard
of
that's
major
why the
airlines.
Chinese plane crashed.
What?
They were wearing a mask and they asphyxiated themselves.
Oh, there you go. Could be.
Hyperventilated.
Might have a story about them coming up. U.S. airline carriers on Wednesday urged President Soup to end outdated federal mask mandates on planes. Now is the time for the administration to sunset federal transportation travel restrictions, including the international pre-departure testing requirement and the federal mask mandate. There are no longer aligned with the realities of the current epidemiological environment, reads the letter. Earlier this month, Soup opted to extend the mandate through April 18th. It's not clear whether the administration will continue to extend it. If they can, they will. For sure they will.
For sure.
The letter continues, it is critical to recognize that the burden of enforcing both mask and pre-departure testing requirements has fallen on our employees for 2 years now. This is not a function they are trained to perform and subjects them to daily challenges by frustrated customers. This in turn takes a toll on their own well-being. We are requesting this action not only for the benefit of the traveling public, but also for the thousands of employees charged with enforcing a patchwork of now outdated regulations implemented in response to COVID. It doesn't make sense that Americans are now able to gather in other crowded areas without masks on the ground, like restaurants and entertainment venues, but are still required to adhere to the mandate in the air. So this is signed by CEOs of Alaska Air, American Airlines, Atlas Air Worldwide, Delta, FedEx, Hawaiian Airlines, JetBlue, Southwest, United, UPS, and Airlines for America. Jesus.
I don't.
Take the ball, T.
Sorry, Mike's dying right here. So
It's got a tickle.
Oh, that's quite a tickle.
I do that with air, droplet of water,
Quite a tickle.
saliva, and it's like, chokes me out.
I don't understand why it still has to be a mandate. Why can't we get to the point where they say, hey, if you're not comfortable, feel free to wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have to. And because, hey, if I was supposed to wear a mask and you're supposed to wear a mask and you're so worried about it, you just wear two. And that'll account for my mask and your mask, right?
All right, fair enough.
So I don't understand why we can't just get to that point and say, hey, if you're worried about this, if you have comorbidities, if you have issues,
Stay
if
the
you're
fuck
just
home
a
then.
fucking paranoid. Well, no, I mean, people have to be able to go out and live their lives. They have to. Fine, wear a mask. No, I'm not going to, that was a big problem I had too.
If
Was
you're
that,
worried about dangers to you, you take care of you.
Then you.
Don't go out in a thunderstorm. If
Yeah.
you don't want to. Okay, you can.
Yeah.
If you want, you can go traipse around with a metal rod in your hand.
wear your mask, but it's not.
Wear your
it
mask.
shouldn't be
It's not on
mandatory.
us.
Exactly.
You know,
I had a big
and if
problem.
you're that concerned about your grandma, well, then keep your fucking grandma home. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. We don't shut the world down for Nana.
Let her wear a mask.
Wear a mask or
Fine.
don't. Stay home, whatever.
Yeah.
But we don't all have to
Everyone
wear a
has to
fucking
wear a mask for
protect
your fucking
you.
Nana. Right.
Several studies have concluded that airline cabins are one of the safest indoor environments due to the highly filtered air and continuous airflow. The science clearly supports lifting the mask mandate. It's clearly supported that for 2 years.
Science is
So-
real, right? I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Not their science.
Oh, no.
Their science says
Selective
boys are girls
science.
and girls are boys. So
Yes,
the U.S.
science.
Army revealed it's a new fitness test called the Army Combat Fitness Test, the ACFT.
This is the Army? I've seen Army. It's not very strict.
My God, you know what? You had to go there. Didn't
I
you?
did. Fuck, I've seen it. Yeah. Army's the least fit. We'll put
Okay.
it at that.
My Marine buddies, they don't want to hear it from fucking Army boys.
No, God, no.
They send me videos
Yeah.
of Army training, and it's hilarious. Hilarious. And they'll point out what's hilarious about it, and then even me, it looks like I could be in the Army.
You could. I've seen you in the Army. I have. It is what it is, man, but I was always told.
So what do they become? Operation Human Shield?
I don't know. I was always told that if shit ever went down, because I wasn't allowed to have a weapon over there.
Yeah.
I was civilian, so I wasn't allowed to have a weapon. But I was always told by everyone else, if shit ever hit the fan, follow the
Marines.
arm. No. Follow the Army guys so you can pick up their gun when they drop. I mean, hey, that's what I was told. That's what I was instructed.
Thank them for their service.
Absolutely
All
right.
right.
Hey, I have nothing but mad respect for it. But
Me either.
I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
And Army is the least fit.
Stepchild?
of the four
Yeah.
biggies.
And my Marine buddies.
Coast
have
Guard
been-
might even have them beat.
My Marine buds are hilarious in their mockery.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's almost like a Michigan State thing in a way too. The rivalry that they have, but
Yeah.
that's Army's like Wayne State. Like you should. Okay.
So anyway, they've changed their requirements so that it boasts different scoring standards for men and women. Wait,
Why would you do that?
how do you even define what is a woman?
Why would you do that? It should be all.
Hold on.
It's equal.
Hold on. That's why Marshall says, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on. I do it to him all the time. He says, Daddy, D. Oh, where's G? Oh, Day's working. I go,
Enunciate,
"Hold on."
motherfucker.
No, I love it. So we get in these hold on fights. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Like when I want to talk, but he wants to talk. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We'll bring Day in this. We'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't encourage that behavior.
Oh, I love it. Hold on. We can't define what a woman is.
No.
Matt Walsh of the Matt Walsh program on Daily Wire.
Okay.
He does a daily program. And he spent apparently the last year doing a documentary going around the world, talking to doctors, physicians, counselors, therapists, African tribesmen. One question: what is a woman? And the documentary premieres in May, and it's supposed to be fucking
Can't wait.
hilarious.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
Speaking of Daily Wire, just for the record, I don't believe in coincidences.
Yeah.
And my Harry's razors,
Yeah.
fucking cut me today.
Cut your face?
Cut me, yeah, right there behind my ear when I was shaving.
Really?
Yeah, can you see? It's
yeah.
still there. I was
Yeah.
I was bleeding right up until game time.
Well, it's IHateHarrys.com, bro.
Yeah, I hate Harrys.com. Yeah,
Jeremy's
I'm
razors.
Fucking, I'm on board, man. There's no such thing as coincidences. I've got
Yeah.
this the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah.
Think it's odd that it happened today?
After we shit on Harry's razors yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. So, Sergeant Major of the Army Michael Grinston declared, I'm really proud we're moving forward. We're there. We're doing it. We're doing it. In most cases, the standards will be lowered following a congressionally mandated report from Rand Corps, a DC-based think tank that found nearly half of the servicewomen could not pass either standards for the test. The most significant changes to the 6-event ACFT is that it no longer is meant to prepare soldiers for combat, but is instead built as a general fitness assessment.
Can you do a push-up? You're in.
So for example, a female soldier between 17 and 21 years old now has to deadlift between 120 and 210, while a male soldier has to lift between 140 and 340.
140. Get the fuck out of the Army. In the 140 range?
But to 340.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, and why is there a max? So if I went up and I just lifted 350, I'm out? I get booted out of the Army? If I deadlift 350? Why is there a
No, I
maximum?
think no, there probably isn't. Do you think that's a standard?
No, I didn't put the fucking numbers out there. It was between 130 or 140 and 340 or whatever, right?
Yeah, 140 and 340.
So if I do 350, I'm out?
I don't think so.
I was disqualified?
You have to lift between 140 and 340. It doesn't say you can't lift more than.
Well, then why would anybody do 140? Just throw it around and be done.
Yeah, you could. Or they could say between 140 and infinity.
Okay. How about at least 140?
Yeah, okay. All right,
That's
so
what I'm
you're
saying.
taking issue with the wording of the Army. You've just said they were numbskulls.
Yeah, well, clearly.
You know, I mean, shit.
I just don't understand why there's a maximum to that.
I don't know. I don't understand the mile times.
You're too big. You can't be the Army.
Well,
if you're
there's
that strong,
that.
you got to go to the Marines.
If
Sorry.
if you're too yoked and you can't fit in the, although there's some fat.
Yeah, it's generally not the yoked part that they can't fit into.
Yeah.
It's a little tougher buttoning down here than up here.
Yeah. Leg tucks have been eliminated to measure core strength. The new test requires planks instead. We're just going to plank.
We're going to check your core strength.
Test designers were concerned that the leg tuck doesn't strictly measure core muscle strength, but also requires that a soldier spend a lot of energy on upper body and grip strength.
Yeah, like how you hold your gun.
Yeah.
How you choke out somebody when they're trying to kill you.
The plank was introduced as an alternative event during ACFT's beta phase when it was discovered women were struggling with the leg tucks.
There you go.
Oops.
Therein lies the rub.
Oops.
Especially they're working on cardio so they can run away.
Yeah.
I'm going to get killed on this. I love you guys. And there's going to be like rangers out there. They're going to fucking kill me.
Pick you up. Here's the way you do it. If you want to get in the Army, if you're struggling, if you're a guy, you're struggling, go in, just a lady.
Oh, yeah.
And do your fucking 110-pound thing, whatever. You're plank for a minute. And join the Army.
You can do it as a dude for 140. What the fuck's the difference?
Well, there's other stuff. You got to run faster miles and all that shit. There's a lot of stuff. I didn't understand a lot of it, but yeah, if you're
that's the new cheat code on life. If you can't make it as a
can't
dude,
make it.
throw on a wig and give it a run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leah Thomas, #1 swimmer in the country. She wouldn't be in the top 500 in the men's.
No. I tried to do. I actually figured it out. I was looking at the numbers of what he did in the 500. She did in the 500 meter compared to the Katie Ledecky's world record.
Yeah.
And then compared to the men's world record.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, 4 seconds off of Ledecky's record and like a minute away from the guys.
Really?
Yeah. Just to give you like where it stands and how it shakes out.
So the greatest female swimmer ever.
Of all time.
He's within seconds of her.
Yeah.
And the men.
Yeah. And not even on the same lap as the men's.
Mm-hmm. Chinese recovery teams have found human remains at the crash site.
Shocking.
Authorities have yet to declare the number of victims from the crash.
I thought it was 130.
132. But we don't know. We're still holding out hope. I'm shocked they haven't found at least a couple people alive.
Yeah. Didn't they find a chick yesterday?
I don't think so. Oh, they found you talking about the black box? No. That's a technical term for the recording device.
Shit.
I get that confused a lot too.
It'll happen.
The search area at the crash site has been expanded today. Hundreds of searchers headed into muddy forested hills to try to find the second black box from the passenger jet. Search teams combed vegetation and soil.
Why do you need 2?
2's always better than 1.
Well, that depends.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you had 2 Lizzos, I'd rather have 1 Lizzo than 2. Mm-hmm. Search teams combed vegetation soil with sticks and even their bare hands on the rain-soaked slopes. Fence. Some of them also carried thermal cameras to detect signs of life.
How's that going? I think I got one. Oh nope, that's still smoldering.
It's a worm.
That's still fire. Sorry.
Hold on. Found one. We have signs of life. Never mind. Rabbit. I found a rabbit in the mountains.
It's a shame. Any loss of life is terrible.
Were in that?
Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Should we play it?
No.
Okay. We have it.
I know.
I don't know what is the most ridiculous of those, though. What's the most? Bang Ding Ow.
Okay, go play it.
Is the fucking.
All right. Bang Ding Ow is. When you type, dude, you realize someone typed this into their prompter. Some graphics team put this together.
Read it.
Pilots' names. Wow, we're the first to get it.
Put this over here so anybody watching can see it, just in case.
We have new information now. Also on the plane crash, KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ow. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing.
Yeah, I need to know what Sum Ting Wong did.
In the Asiana Airlines crash, these names were not accurate, despite an NTSB official in Washington confirming them late this morning. We apologize for this error.
Tonight, we want to take a moment and say that we are sorry.
Frank.
Earlier today, during our noon newscast, we misidentified the pilots in the Asiana Airlines crash. We made several mistakes when we received this information. First of all, we never read the names out loud, phonetically sounding them out. Then, during our phone call to the NTSB, where the person confirmed the spellings of the names, we never asked that person to give us their position.
Okay.
Turns out we were talking to a Papa John's.
But wait, nobody ever said it out loud. Then how'd you confirm the fucking names?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
What did you say? Are these the names? They called. So if anybody can explain to me how they called the NTSB, confirmed these names, yet no one ever said them out loud phonetically,
Right.
let me know.
So, some smartass, some genius, emailed the station and said, "We're getting unconfirmed reports that the captain's name was something Wong, holy fook, bang ding ow,
we too low,
and we too low." Can you?
See, I think we too low is the fucking is the sleeper there.
Bang ding ow is a sleeper too, dude. Bang ding ow. So they called or emailed this or called this into the news desk and then said, maybe you guys can get you have more resources than I do. Can you confirm it? And then they called the NTSB, and yes, they wouldn't have said, "We understand the captain's name was WUTULO." They would have said, "We're getting reports that his name was We Too Low, Bang Ding Ow, Something Wong, and some
holy fook." I love that she got the fook in there.
Holy fuck. She would have woken up if she would have read it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. And so someone at the NTSB, God knows who they called. They could have hit any number and just gotten any dipshit.
And it makes you wonder that did they actually?
Who knows?
Yeah, right.
My guess is, I mean, if it would, dude, if I was sitting there, okay, if I was working at the NTSB, right, and I'm the receptionist desk, I'm making fucking $8.50 an hour.
Yeah.
It's early, and I get a call from the geniuses
Frank Somerville
at KTVU, and they go, we're getting reports. We wanted to verify with the NTSB. Is it true that the crash of the Chinese plane, the pilots' names were We Too Low, holy fuck,
Something
Wong,
and Bang Ding Ow.
I think I would go, we can confirm that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We can confirm. What's your name? Mickey. Mickey Mouse. Yes. Yep. I mean, you could tell that person anything you want.
My name is You Dumbass.
We talked to You Dumbass this afternoon at the NTSB, who confirmed to us the pilots' names are as follows: Bang Ding Ow, We Too Low, Holy Fook, and Something Wong.
Yeah. Oh, the beauty. The ignorance of that days. Those days when you could get rid of that. I'm curious, there's still 2 minutes left on that fucking video.
Yeah,
what the hell?
What they have to say.
How many more apologies can they possibly have?
Frank's probably sitting there going, they're having an air meeting before they go on, and Frank's like, "Oh, fuck off, Becky. Why do I have to go on camera and say it? Why would you make it?
I've been here 14 fucking years.
Becky, they're going to be watching this on the internet for 20 fucking years. For eternity. They're going to be laughing at us. She said We Too Low and holy fook. Not me. I'm Frank. I'm Frank Somerville, and my name means something. You're not going to quaff like this without years of experience on the air."
Oh, let's see.
Shut up, Frank. You're doing it.
Yeah, you're going to have to eat shit on this one, Frank. Sorry. Take one for the team. We all fucked this up.
Within the agency, we heard this person verify the information without questioning who they were, and then we rushed the names onto our noon newscast. Within the last few minutes, the NTSB issued this statement. Quote, "The National Transportation Safety Board apologizes for inaccurate and offensive names that were mistakenly confirmed as those of the pilots. A summer intern acted outside the scope of his authority when he erroneously confirmed the names of the flight crew on the aircraft. We work hard to ensure that only appropriate factual information regarding an investigation is released, and we deeply regret today's incident."
Yeah, well, then why do you have interns answering your fucking summer interns or answering the phones?
Well, that's what they got to do.
Giving advice at the NTSB, really?
Well, yeah, they probably shouldn't be confirming things, but
that dude knew exactly what he was confirming.
We issued an apology later in the noon newscast. We also apologized on our website and on our social media sites. The fact is, we have a lot of good people here at Channel 2. On behalf of all of us, I want to tell you that we pride ourselves on getting it right and having the highest of standards and integrity.
How'd that work for you?
Today, that did not happen. We made a mistake.
We shit the bed.
So again, from all of us here at KTVU, we can only offer our sincerest apology in this case.
And go fuck yourself, San Diego.
It's just the best. And nobody deserves it more than that industry.
Oh, yeah.
To just, just eat shit hard.
Yeah.
There's such a smug fucking...
Even Frank. Looks
even
super
Frank,
douchey, doesn't he?
Even Frank,
just
I would have
standard.
Dude, if he would have come out in a t-shirt and blue jeans and his hair just kind of messed up, I would have had more respect for him.
Yeah.
You know, coming out as Frank Somerville, KTVU reporter.
We
pride ourselves on getting the
integrity.
most accurate news. Shut up, Frank. You, as a staff, let Bang Ding Ow go out of your... And you didn't apologize to the Asian community.
Not at all.
I didn't hear shit for the Chinese community.
Not particularly. They apologize to everyone. It was a generic.
There's probably a
Coverall.
holy fuck in the world. There's probably not a Bang Ding Ow.
Probably not. Think there's a We Too Low? Think there's a Some
No.
Ting Wong?
No.
Some young guy?
Some young guy. But there's definitely a holy fook somewhere.
Think so?
Yeah, we interviewed a fuck you once.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've seen that, yep.
Yep, Mr. U was urinating, and it was the Drew and Mike show. It was even before I got there. They did that, but
I think I saw that, and then something anyway. How many like fuck yous there were, and like the craziest names or something.
There's a bunch of Adolf Hitlers. You could call Adolf Hitlers if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wonder how he's doing.
You know, rough go.
Think there's any Jewish Adolf Hitlers?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I doubt it.
Curious.
Hail to the victors.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Go Blue. They're playing tonight.
I know. I'm talking.
And the Biatches won.
Okay. Nobody cares, but great.
Come on.
We'll give them theirs.
Yeah.
Enjoy. I know you got daughters. You got to defend them on some level.
Whatever.
No, I'm talking about football.
Okay.
Football team got a lot better.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is Harbaugh gone?
This is an article by David Cohn. Do you remember David Cohn? Not the pitcher, but the Michigan quarterback for 4 years. I don't know how much he played, but he was here. He now works at Daily Wire
Okay.
and does a show there. He says Jim Harbaugh, he wrote this article. I found it interesting. Jim Harbaugh has hired a former women's basketball player as a graduate assistant quarterback coach for the football team. I have some thoughts.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's begin with the fact that this new coach is a former basketball player and ask a necessary question. Did Michigan football just get better? I do not believe they did. If I, as a former football player, had interviewed as an assistant basketball coach position at Georgetown, I would have been laughed out of the building and told there were other more qualified candidates.
Amen.
For those saying this is only a grad assistant position, remember, this is a graduate assistant quarterback coaching position at the winningest football program in the history of the sport. One of the most coveted opportunities in the country. Many believe this hire is an exemplary decision by Michigan to add a female to their coaching staff. But why? Why is this exemplary? If we are supposed to say it's bad to hire someone solely based on sex, why can we say it's good to hire someone solely based on sex?
Double standard.
Are we not still making mention of a person's physical characteristics? I want to make clear, I have no problem with a female being involved with the program if there's a clear value add. If you told me there's a young coaching guru who knew the game so completely they could help me be a better player, the only catch was she's a woman, I'd say, let's get her on the team.
Sign her up.
After all, the pocket is a violent place, and those young men need all the help they can get. That is meritocracy. That is the purpose of sports. But this is not meritocratic. This is vapid virtue signaling. This is not a progressive display of female inclusion. This is a regressive example of male exclusion. Michigan's goal was not to improve the program with this action. Their goal was not to groom young men into positive members of society. He goes on to say, I was fortunate enough to represent Michigan at the QB position for 4 seasons, an experience I never take for granted. What little value I may have added to this storied institution has provided me and my family with great pride. While there, I was told, those who stay become 2 things, champions and Michigan men.
Yeah.
Well, I stayed. I'll let others judge whether or not I accomplished those 2 feats. But I would like to know, is it still a goal of the Michigan football team to create Michigan men? Michigan person just doesn't have the same ring to it.
It does not.
It doesn't.
It doesn't have the same ring.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not familiar.
They're just forcing it in there is what they're doing.
Yeah. You know, the Niners have gotten really cute with this. The Giants in San Francisco have gotten really cute with this. And they're kind of setting that standard for the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Where everybody feels like they need to promote. You know, we've seen all the referees. I don't even think you can be a referee as a male anymore in the NFL. I don't.
Oh, yeah. There's still young Hockey Lee.
Right.
Yoked
Yeah,
out.
yeah. He's grandfathered in because of his dad. But can you, if you're a white man, out immediately. But if you're a male, can you still rise the ranks to become an NFL ref, or is that just a female thing now?
I don't think you can get there. If you're there, you're in, but I don't think you can come up the ranks anymore. No. Yeah, you're fucked.
I would say broadcasting team either. That's next to fall.
Oh God, if I have to, no, for the love of fuck.
No. No, we're going to fast track. That's going to be the next fact.
I know.
You want to microwave them into positions?
They can call WNBA. I'll give you some of the bullshit Wednesday night college football games, but other than that, I just don't. Just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It's tough.
Please. Well, that's personal opinion. Personal opinion. And I shouldn't say that because I think we both agreed that every woman announcer out there that does the NFL, no matter how fucking horrible, which is most of them,
yeah,
are still better than Aqib Talib.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That guy's awful.
That's a quota.
Fucking A. He is awful.
Troy, you'd be highly disappointed to learn. I did a Twitter thing one time and went on and I just searched Aqib Talib.
Uh-huh.
There are shit tons of people that think he is the cat's ass.
What? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cock of the walk,
Really?
future of the game.
Oh, okay.
It's like, okay, you know he's literally calling the worst game on the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should be your first clue.
Yeah.
He's not calling a playoff game. He's not calling a championship. He's not calling a Super Bowl. He's calling the fucking Lions versus the, who's another shitbag team?
Whatever. Jacksonville.
Lions, Jacksonville. He did that game.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the games he's going to do. Lions, Bears. Yeah. He's going to do that game.
I mean, we always get the fucking C team.
Yeah.
As it is.
Z team.
When we watch that, we both, at that time, said out loud, I would rather have any chick covering this game right now than listen to this fucking guy.
Yeah. Clown Central.
Yeah.
It's going to get way worse, dude.
I know.
Telling you, it's going to get way worse. That one guy that's in the booth now who's equally as bad as Aqib Talib, and he's like, I thought you had to be a professional and you had to speak the language properly and dress the part. And I found out you don't. And it's amazing. And it's like,
I could speak like shit.
I could
wear my sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, no one else is celebrating this but you fucking moron.
I know.
The rest of us are stumbling through this going, oh, God.
Integrity's overrated.
Yeah. There's just something about that rumbling, bumbling, stumbling voice.
Yeah.
You know, that the greats had. You know, when you're talking about whether it's Howard Cosell and, you know, those guys or who's the West Coast guy?
Well, I was thinking Keith Jackson.
Keith Jackson, Madden and Summerall. There's just something.
Yeah.
There's something about the female pitch. I'm sorry, when they get excited.
Mm-hmm. It squeals. So it's like nails on chalkboard.
It's a little shrilly, ladies. Yeah. No offense.
And your knowledge can be great.
He's at the 30, the 20, the 15.
Clean your room.
And it's like, oh.
That's what it sounds like.
Love him to death.
Yeah.
Love him to death. This is not a shot at women.
No, hey, time and a place for everything, man.
I don't mind him when I'm watching golf and they go down to the chick and she's like,
yeah, because they talk like this.
I know.
It's perfect. It's way better. He's lining up a 14-foot putt. It's going to go a little left or right here.
He's been struggling with these.
And he made it. Thanks.
That one lipped out. He was having trouble in the.
Back to you, Fuzzy.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, he was having trouble in the lining this up in warm-ups, and then
he got a terrible lie here. He's got a sprinkler head. He's got to deal with. Very unfortunate.
He's been out here all week, and the rainy conditions earlier in the week really tore this course up, and he's got himself in one hell of a divot right now. Back to you, Fuzzy. Back to you, Jim Nance. We're sitting here on the 15th green, and boy, he's got a doozy of an uphill left to right. His caddy's been talking him through this for a good couple minutes. We'll see how this plays out. Back to you, Nance.
Perfect.
I'll
awesome. Take that all day,
all day. As opposed to, he breaks three. He's at the 30, the 20. I think he's going to go all the way.
Yeah. We watched something the other day. There was a chick on it, and I don't remember what the fuck it was. It doesn't matter. But it was, and she went so far the other way, and I have mad respect for the knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
But she was going so far into the weeds to show how much she knew that she lost you the other way.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, I know. Don't stop it. Stop it. You're not even talking. Nobody would talk like this.
Yeah.
You know, now you're just trying to flex and it's coming off shitty.
Yeah.
Stop it.
There's an arrogance to that. Is that the problem? Or an
I think
elitism to that?
I think it was just like to try and prove that she belonged there. Like, this is how much I know. I'm going to break down the intricacies of this move and this play and this what I can't remember what the hell it was. That's how little I give a shit about it. Right. But I remember watching it going, okay, oh, great. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, you know, awesome. you wouldn't be here if you didn't have a knowledge of it. But
yeah.
You keep talking like that, you're not going to fucking be here.
Yeah, you're not going to be a favorite.
Yeah.
You're not making friends here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's get to some email.
Okay, let's do that. We got to go see some Eagles.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do. Let's see. Helping the show. Mike, is there a way I could help the show financially while getting a little something in return? Thanks.
Oh, hey.
I would say...
We can discuss things off air.
Patreon.com. /TDC podcast.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Again, the donate button is active on the old site until there's a new home for it. So if you wanted to do something one time or anything without committing to that, that's also an option. Again, Amazon links, MyPillow code TDC, likes and shares on the YouTubes and the Facebooks.
Yes.
And, anything beyond that, we can talk offline.
Yeah. Reach out to us. We're doing much better at getting back to people.
Reach around to us, yeah. Oh, no.
Come Dumpster in Troy.
Oh, boy.
Okay, come strong.
God. Oh.
How did that come
I feel like I won that one.
First off, I'm so glad my Freesworth is back. T-Roy is doing a great job as the co-host. Miguel, you are you, and that's all we ask for. Secondly, please update the TDC website. If you need help, I will offer my expertise for free. Keep up the great work or good work. He didn't say great.
Oh.
Keep up the good work, and I hope you guys do a fan meetup soon. I am coming. Gross.
Hot.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, Jeff.
Okay, a couple things to unpack there.
Yeah.
A website, we're going to have a new one.
Why are you a cum dumpster, by the way? Can we start there?
Well, okay.
Is there something I don't know?
He says cum dumpster and Troy in Mike Clark voice.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Maybe he just wanted to get the Troy out there.
Fair enough.
And just threw cum dumpster in for me.
Okay.
I'm not offended.
Troy.
How often did you hear that?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. I bet a lot of Troys were upset being in this community for.
I told you the when I almost fucking knocked the other foreman guy out at work
over Troy.
Yeah. I was just starting on this job, and I was coming in as as a foreman and all this. But they were starting this commercial division. I was on this residential shit, whatever. Anyways, but so we were talking and we were fine. And then he said it a couple of times, kept saying my name. And this is 20 years ago. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Troy. And I'm like, And then we talked to somebody and he said it like that. And I go, hey, do me a favor. Like we were going to sit down with everybody at lunch and whatever and meet like the whole crew. I'm like, hey, do me a favor. Just don't say it like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm meeting these guys for the first time, just man to man. I'm ask you respect. Like I don't want you say it like that in front of them the first time, and that's how they meet me, and I got to fucking deal with that shit. So he was like, yeah, dude, I got it, no problem, I totally get it. And I think he was a little intimidated by me, but whatever. But
yeah.
So we sit down and it's typical fucking job site lunch. We're all sitting on buckets, eating our lunch in like a circle, out of our lunch boxes and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, guys, I want you guys to meet Troy, but don't call Troy, because Troy doesn't like to be called Troy. Oh. And I just stopped, and I paused, and everybody was kind of laughing. And I just looked across him, and I go, do you know me? He was like, what? I said, do you know me? He goes, no. I go, what the fuck makes you think I won't just beat your fucking ass right now in front of everybody and just come over there and fucking stomp you? I asked you man to man to not fucking call me that in front of the guys, and you do that shit, I'll fucking end you. And this guy's terrified, and everybody's like, holy shit, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And it was the best thing that ever happened because everybody was like, well, don't fuck with Troy. I never heard Troy again. Sometimes you got to lay it down like that.
Yeah.
But I just looked across and I thought we were cool. And all of a sudden he said it and I was just looking at him like,
you motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's how I was like, I'm sorry, do you know me? Do you think I'm not going to beat your fucking ass right now? He was like, oh shit, I didn't think that was going to happen. So call me Troy. See what happens.
Troy. Well, that's what Jeff did. Heads up, Jeff. That rant was at you, sir.
You can make up for it with some website work.
And what he just said, Ditto for the cum dumpster
damn
thing.
right.
Fuck yeah.
Cum
Ditto.
dumpster.
Cum dumpster. Ditto, Jeff. That's what you get. Whatever he just said, I'm going to replay it for you.
There you go.
Website. New website coming soon. We'll do a meetup, too, at some point.
Yeah, I'm still all figured out.
Getting shit figured out. I'm still nervous. We'd do a fucking meetup and 2 people would show up. I feel totally suicidal. So
Okay.
That's just where I live.
That's a great place to be.
It's a terrible place to be. I understand that.
Okay. As long as you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm well aware. Yeah. Imposter syndrome, T. It fucking haunts me. All right. Let's get out of here.
Let's
go
do it.
to the Eagles concert.
Yeah, let's go get some shit.
Yeah. Hopefully they're good.
I hope so.
We will do some extra content this weekend.
We definitely will.
We got to get out of here right now for today, but
Yep.
we'll definitely do some
Yeah,
this
we'll lay some
weekend
shit
and,
down.
and throw it up there. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing on Patreon. Hopefully we can get that number way up as the days go by here. But patreon.com/TDC podcast. Become a member, enjoy the extra stuff, and help us build as we go forward. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you on Monday.